Hi, Anthony here, and today I'm going to talk about how you can turn your weaknesses into strengths. That's why this bag of cashews is here on the tabletop. So, cashews, this is one of my weaknesses. Have you ever read or watched some dietary advice and somebody said something like, yeah, in the afternoon have a handful of nuts if you're feeling peckish? Impossible! Well, for me it is. I can't have a handful of nuts. I have to finish the whole thing. They're so moorish and tasty. I mean, this is 200 grams and it's what? Over 1,000 calories for 200 grams. I'm not a big on calorie counting, but I know some of you are. And if you had a snack like that, it's gonna mess up your day. So what are we gonna do? How are we gonna turn weaknesses into strengths? Well, let me tell you a story. A few years ago, quite a long time actually, a long time ago, I used to be a recruitment consultant and I would prepare candidates, young candidates, for interviews. So I would ask them something like, tell me about your strengths and weaknesses. And they would say something like this.
I work well in a team and I can also work well by myself, but on the weakness side I can be a perfectionist, so it takes me a long time to finish things.
Including that answer. I don't know where that voice came from. Actually, that was my standard answer. You know, I am a perfectionist by nature. Now, that can be viewed as a strength or a weakness, and that's what I want you to do as well. To look at any flaws, this is one of mine, that you might have, and realize you can turn it around and use it as a strength. So, we've got the perfectionism on the table right now. Now, I could say, as a perfectionist, it took me forever to produce the Between the Years program, which is designed to help people to get their mental strength and use it to make eating healthily and working out something that is kind of natural, kind of something you do automatically, all right? Took me years. I first wrote a book, didn't like that, created an audio course, thought, nah, I don't want to do that. Then I created some slides and I thought, this is still kind of boring. Then I had to put music on it. Took forever, all right? But on the other hand, on the other side of the perfectionist coin, you've got this product that I think is really, really helpful because it will actually do what it says. Now, let's take another example. Gluttony. Gluttony. My dad used to affectionately call me what did he call me now? The dump truck. Because we'd have dinner when I was a teenager. We'd have dinner, everybody would finish, and I would just have everybody's leftovers. I'd just scrape it onto my plate and anything that was left in the pot. I have something innate in me that just wants to eat and eat and eat. And I just don't know why that is. It's just something I have. And that can be very dangerous if you're interested in keeping a high level of or quite high level of fitness and health. Now, what do I do about that? Well, so we've got the cashews on one side. Now, as you can see, this bowl is kind of empty. Today is my day to go shopping, so this is what I did. Yes, I went and I got the cashews, but also I got this, spinach, bananas. What else have we got? Some tangerines. We got some pears, sweet potato, broccoli, and some carrots. Now, here's the thing. People often just want to look at the bad side, so they'll just look at me and say, see me munching and say, how can you eat cashews, they're fattening. Well, what they don't want to do, they don't want to look at this side of the table, because what I've done is condition myself to be a glutton for fruits and vegetables. And why is that? That's because I know that they are full of vitamins, minerals, enzymes, fiber, really low with fat, low with cholesterol count, and basically they have low calories. It's almost impossible to get overweight if you eat tons of this stuff. So I've become a glutton for healthy food. What I didn't do was just bash myself on the head and say, oh dear, I'm a dump truck, what can I do about it? You just change the way you look at your problem. So if you have a weakness, you turn it around and you turn it into a strength. I've embraced it. I haven't just swept it under the carpet and pretended it doesn't exist. Yes, I love cashews. Probably always will. Sometimes I'll overeat them, sometimes I won't eat them, but I am always in control. A, B, C. Always be in control. So I'm a glutton for this stuff, and I do have my cashews as well, and that gives me peace. And that enables me to live comfortably. Okay, and I don't have to sweat and think, oh no, I'm getting overweight, I have to diet, I have to do this, I have to do that. You don't. So my advice to you is take any weaknesses you have, you can turn them around, as I've shown you with the perfectionist example and the gluttony example, and you can use them, you know, for your benefit. And if you have trouble, then just go through the Between the Ears course in the program, you know, on the membership site, because it's designed specifically to show you how to make eating healthy something that is attractive. And that is the biggest problem I think that people have. They aren't able to rewire their brains so that this kind of stuff becomes something that you want to do, that you want to eat, you want to buy, and you want to look forward to. So that's it. Make today the best of your past, the worst of your future. See you in the next video.